So it's called Dialogues with the Prototypes, and it arose out of a Master of Arts for research, and it deals with animation. So it's a series of looping animations which continue forever. They're made out of images. So I sourced the images from online, from Flickr and online repositories, and it uses Creative Commons. So I gathered sources from online, other people's photos, and I made these constructions out of those photos. Because the source material was Creative Commons, which means they're open, licensed with Creative Commons, I had to then release my animations as Creative Commons. A prototype means that it's not quite the finished version. So I would get some source material, make my prototype, release it, and someone could then add to that discussion and keep it going forever. So reactionary against traditional animation production. Typically, animation production means you have a plan, you have a storyboard, and you have a production process, a pipeline. Whereas using practice-led research, in this case, in a creative case, meant that I wouldn't have any idea what I was doing. I would rely on the source material to guide the project and to have this sort of level of spontaneity. It was presented at CC Salon, a Creative Commons salon in Brisbane, and displayed, projected in quite a large format. It was then part of a vernacular terrain in Brisbane, whereby throughout the exhibition I would create a work throughout the exhibition, or create several works throughout the exhibition, and that was projected onto a floor, so people would have to walk through the prototype. It also travelled to Acme in Federation Square in Melbourne as part of the National Graduate Exhibition. And I think most importantly it travelled to Beijing as part of vernacular terrain. One of the largest things is the Creative Commons idea, this open source animation, which is quite a large community which want to engage in a different process of making animation. Much more inclusive. It's not just a professional sphere anymore. I think the greatest impact would be for the Creative Commons community.